started. Look what you starting to know. Look what you started. Look what you starting to know. Lots of people I used to look up to look to me now.
It's your boy, the myth, the legend, King Kareem Jr. here. What it do, my real MVP squad? You know what it is. Time for another 2K episode. Grinding. I'm on the road to 99. Grinding out this character that I started from scratch. You know what we doing. So I'm about to see if I can go for my first team practice. If I go right into my first game, we're playing on 12 minutes. So, yeah, we're going to get it done that way. Some of these games I might grind offline, like big games. I'm really going to show y'all that.
How's it going?
Yeah, we really playing. Like, what games you, like, I probably most likely show, like, most of them. Well, yeah.
Hey, what you working on?
People I want to work on. But these are my primary secondary. I got a lot of them. A lot more.
Say, you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
Yep.
Screen coming! Hey, you got him! Screen! Whose man is that? That's right! Watch the pick!
Ah. Let's shoot. Let's get it. Oh. I was tripping. I'm tripping. That's what a team practice.
Come on, baby.
Really? Oh my father.
Yeah, that's all you. Hey, hit the wall, huh?
Yo, okay. It was cool.
All day.
Thank you. Somebody, you know, I'm like a low overall, but like,
Hey, right here. You got it, you got it, you got it. And the foul.
Come on, AI, focus.
Come on, baby.
there we go. Both of them like, damn. Better than I do it.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Damn, I see him.
My God, mad slow. Like, he is slow. I don't like it. Thank you. For first team practice, we're not losing as much. We should be, we're playing against the starters. Ooh. Me, three. Tie that shit up. One bucket. Gotta really hit that shit. There we go. Tie this shit out. When I'm in my game.
Regular season opener for a couple of teams. That you're here, and I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here.
I miss you, Jordan.
Against Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, split the season against these guys. Every club can have high aspirations. aspirations. But Kenny, what's the key to growing throughout the year?
When you said club, I'm thinking nightclub. Oh, what are you talking about?
Of course, you always.
But you know,
Let's get it, man. I'm about to be our first game. Let's get into it. Fuck all this talking, all this shit real quick. I come back when we actually back into the game. First I gotta do. Now we getting into the first game as our mind. As we about to have our first Miami debut for real. This is about to be our first game of the season as a Miami Heat. First season. Our Miami debut for real. I gotta get used to this jumper shit. I'm not used to this type of jumper. I'm trying to fuck with it, but I'm trying to get my jumper back. Let's get into it.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new... And we've got time...
I'll at least have a little bit of music going on. A little bit.
For a quick pregame report.
Thanks very much.
Thank you for that, David. You think back to when AI made his debut at the end of last season. Just a whirlwind of time for him, guys.
I mean, it must have felt like being dropped onto a moving treadmill. I mean, and being asked to keep pace. I mean, I'm sure AI will appreciate having a more typical start.
For the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Evan Fournier comes in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Ross.
I can't move.
On the court for the Heat,
I was trying to move.
Waiters and Winslow are the wings. Adebayo is out there with James Johnson. And it's AI in at the point. The Heat have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. AI's got the game tied up here for Miami. And just looking back at AI and how he started his NBA career, what a way to make an entrance into the league in a pressure-packed situation, Greg, like this.
Yeah, and a lot of players would have been overwhelmed, but AI was instrumental in getting the win and helping the team secure a playoff berth. What
I want to know in the comments
it was for him in an NBA debut.
And Dion Waiters, midway through last season, finally had season-ending surgery on his left ankle. He had been trying to manage that injury since the season prior.
Yeah, it ended up losing out on a bonus of over $1 million, which was contingent on him playing 70 games. His play had fallen off, though, so quite possible he needed that surgery even before he suffered the setback.
Clock at 4. Here's Augustine, and he uses the glass on the layup. Augustine's got his first 2 points of the night.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
In the corner, Winslow with it. Pass to Johnson. Inside. And AI with the basket on the assist by Johnson. AI's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you, he takes the window of opportunity and delivers a nice pass into the post.
Little known fact, that's the actual first number.
And Augustine kicks to Bamba. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Orlando moving the ball around. Gordon, the pass to Augustine.
When I first started playing back in football,
tries it again. It's hauled in by the Heat. AI outside. Nope, that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Fournier. Offline with his 3. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Winslow finds Johnson. Back to Winslow. To the middle. AI. It's good. AI's got 6.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Augustine against Johnson, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Augustine against Johnson, and out of bounds as they gain possession.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Justice Winslow. Last season's performance for him, he was around 7 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
AI outside. Takes it from 10. And it's off the back rim. No good. Orlando's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter.
Boy, difficult to defend against that, right? Gordon is a tricky player, especially if he's hitting that pull-up jumper.
Winslow against Gordon. Down low. Adebayo. From down in the low post, it goes. Adebayo's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here is Augustine. He's guarded by AI. And the basket by Gordon.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Winslow against Gordon. Winslow kicks to AI. There's the pass to Adebayo. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Jones checked in for Miami. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:20 left in the first quarter of the game. And Augustine kicks to Birch. Now the dish to Fournier. Got a hand on it. And here is Waiters. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now here is Augustine. He's guarded by AI. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And when you look at Evan Fournier, he's just a reliable source for points whenever he's on the floor.
Yeah, and Fournier is a bit of a quiet scorer. I mean, he always ends up with a lot of points, but doesn't tend to wow you with any individual plays. Terrific shooter who just makes the most of his touches and his minutes whenever he's on the floor.
Oh, good on that one. And Doris, last year, another season where Evan Fournier continued to improve his scoring.
Well, it's really been amazing to watch this guy refine his game over the last several years. Very judicious with the shots he takes. Not going to wow you too often, but a very consistent contributor.
Passes to Winslow. To the paint. Stolen by Bamba.
I thought I had that and
We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Here's Augustine. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from AI.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now.
Gordon against Winslow. Bamba dishes to Fournier. That one drops for him. And the Magic lead by 4.
Well, this is the kind of thing that will help that shooting percentage. Fournier in the high percentage area.
And again, the turnover by the Heat.
Well, he just gets ahead of himself and throws it away, right? You've got to have better focus than that.
Lets it go from deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for Orlando. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all... Dwayne Wade talked about the potential of this team as well as the challenges they face this season.
We understand our potential. can develop to be a great team in this season. But that's the hardest part, is understanding your potential when you have guys who's never been through it, as a collective group. So that's the biggest challenge, is to understand, okay, we're good, guys. We can win some games, but can we get to the next level of being great?
That's the veteran mindset a player like Wade brings to the group.
Exactly. I mean, he's fully aware of the importance of experience, a true leader for his team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
It was huge, no doubt, and it seems like they simply can't miss from downtown.
On the court for Miami here in the second, Waiters and Winslow are the wings. Jones is out there with Adebayo, and it's AI in at the point. Jones against Ross. Birch kicks to Augustine. Lets the three fly. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries.
Well, a lack of effort defensively, and he gets a very good look from deep.
Waiters against Ross. Waiters passes to Jones. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Jones has got his first points in this one. Here's Augustine bringing it up now to the Orlando Magic, leading by 5. Following this one, they get the host Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Bamba locked in to the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
AI outside. Pass to Adebayo. Down low. Back to AI. Birch grabs the board.
That's simply not aggressive enough. Needs to show grit and determination, and didn't on that one.
To the middle, and he could not get one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Opening night of the regular season, blue sky for every team. Doors, optimism is high. Players thinking about it. The Magic have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
I'm tired of, I'm really tired of
that free throw good from Fultz.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint, here's Birch. Lays it up and off, the pretty assist. And the Magic lead by 11.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'm not going to shoot no more, damn.
Magic leading by 9.
Every time I try it, it's like
Fournier with the ball, and it's Waiters picking him up. And Fournier kicks to Birch.
Every shot I play.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Hits it from 3-point range. Fultz has got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about the quick fire release of Fultz? It is difficult to guard. You know he's thinking about shooting as the pass is coming his way.
On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Isaac. From the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Winslow dishes to AI.
What the fuck?
Here's Johnson.
Pass it
Rebounded
out.
by Isaac.
Boy, the defense collapsing and throwing him off balance on his way to the cup.
Now the pass to Birch. He dishes it to Fournier. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Keeping the pressure on and starting to pad this lead around the halfway point.
Yeah, seems like they're starting to pull away a bit right now. They just look a little faster and a little hungrier than the opposition right now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his third foul of the game. There's Winslow. No points in the game yet for him. Raiders on the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's AI.
Struggling to make shots this quarter and making it hard to catch up.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now, here's Isaac. He's tightly guarded. Kicks to Fournier. There's the triple. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
On a pretty good day for them so far, his shooting has been one of the tough spots.
Here's AI. No good again that time.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Fournier finds Gordon.
Unbelievable. Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Waiters passes to Johnson. Drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside Fournier. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's the Orlando. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter.
Bullshit.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ken Birch is checked in for Vucevic. Bamba comes in for Gordon. Fournier is checked in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Fournier and Ross, they're the wing. Then there's DJ Augustine. Then it's Bamba. And it's Birch in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Just 5 on the clock. Augustine from outside. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, the struggles from the field continue for this guy. The way it's going, he shouldn't be more than a secondary option for them at this point.
Jones kicks to Waiters. Shoots over Fournier. Knocks it loose.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Hassan Whiteside continues to develop. Now, Miami coach Eric Spoelstra said it's got nothing to do with his stats. He's going to do that no matter what. It's about making winning plays and caring more about his teammates than he cares about himself. Now he can lead in a different way because he has the respect of the locker room. Kevin?
Terrific, DA. Thank you. Here's Augustine. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And he makes that one. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And Waiters kicks to AI. Waiters surveying the D. From 12 feet out. And it's Miami with another.
At least now they fucking scoring.
Magic leading by 22.
Well, Steve Clifford takes over here in Orlando, and of course he is known for his frankness and his disciplined approach to the game. You think about Clifford's teams, they rarely make unforced errors and are some of the best at minimizing their own mistakes.
Just 4 to shoot. Fournier, that's for 2. Cans the shot at 5 now.
You've got to be able to manipulate the defense in pick and roll. Fournier, nice job there.
Fournier against Waiters. Kicks it out to Jones. That one misses. So Orlando will take it the other way. And for Clifford, his job in Orlando, Doris, will be to develop the skills of his very young core.
That is correct, and he'll try to get this young group to play intelligently, minimize turnovers. You remember he once famously said the NBA isn't about winning, it's about winning in the playoffs.
Augustine, no luck.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no threes since then.
Winslow, the pass to AI. Jones dishes to Winslow. Heat moving the ball around. Rebound by the Magic. Ross has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Fournier for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
On the court for the Heat, D-Wade out there with AI. Then it's Jones. Then there's Ryan Anderson. And it's Haslam in at the power forward position. He doesn't usually fire from out there. 11 points for AI.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
Well, both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Here's Isaac. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
Wade left side. Well, the league taking steps, Doris, to reform the draft lottery, flattening out the odds, doing a variety of things just to analyze the way it works, the mechanics. Do you think the change will be enough?
Well, again, I think this goes back to the leadership at the top of the NBA, and the right man is in charge in Adam Silver. And as is typical to Adam Silver, everything happens with a very measured approach in terms of reform. You do a little bit, and then you evaluate. But I think Adam has made it clear that the change they made to the draft lottery was nothing more than a first step. Now, where do we go from here? That remains to be seen.
AI outside.
I'm trying to go around this man.
And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Vucevic. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
AI passes to Anderson.
I was open a few times.
AI outside. Anderson kicks to Wade. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wade's got 20.
Lined it up and knocked it down. His second triple tonight.
Orlando's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. Inside, and Vucevic throws it down.
Boy, there's no question Vucevic has got offensive skill. When he gets to his spots, he is so effective.
AI outside. Anderson right side. And stolen by Fournier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Okay, flashing some impressive instincts. Evan Fournier knowing when to attack and draw the foul.
And the Magic last season, Doris, suffered on offense due to a lack of outside shooting.
And it wasn't the number of threes, Kevin. They took a good percentage of shots from 3. The bottom line was the percentage from those shots wasn't very good. Too many players putting up a handful of threes per game that just weren't consistent from that distance.
He had a nice open look right there. Fournier's got 12 points in just the second half. Miami's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Wade passes to Haslam. He feeds it to AI. He kicks it to Haslam. Anderson trying to free himself. Haslam can't get it to. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Fournier with the ball. Wade picks him up. The shot's good from Fournier.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Anderson passes to AI. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doris, for both charting game action and improving player health, players now are being tracked by the player tracking devices or chips in their jersey during a game.
I love it, Kevin, because what it enables teams to do is measure the impact and the toll it can take on a player. For example, we now know that player X ran 5 miles on this particular night in this game action environment. And what that affords you is, okay, if you have a back-to-back situation, then you're going to be more careful with that player's minutes the next night. Or if it's an off day, Kevin, you can just say to that player, listen, unless we're doing a walkthrough, you're not involved. I want you off your feet and recovering. Anything that helps the competitive environment that these players are playing in, I'm all for it, Kev.
That was an excellent example. I like that. To the right side. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Fournier with the ball. 1:57 left to play in the final quarter. It's stolen by Jones. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Heat moving the ball around. AI kicks to Haslam. Wade passes to Anderson. Count that one.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
Passes it to Vucevic. Here's Birch. Augustine looking around to the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. Vucevic has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited
I thought he was about to
performance,
pass it to me.
and
I
it
was
really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Vucevic.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Gordon comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Jaron Grant in for Fournier. Augustine dishes to Grant. Now here is Augustine. He's guarded by AI. Grant against Wade. Grant kicks to Gordon. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is...
But guys, I can say that's the end of this video. Don't forget to leave a like down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content. I got more coming your way. Got more gameplay coming your way for different games. And hopefully I can do a few. But I have some, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, I can play against some other YouTubers later on. But I can say thank you for liking my video and subscribing to my channel. I'm pissed, like you can tell I rage so much in this video. That's because I was highly mad. I was open. Yo, don't pass it to me. crazy. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.
Look what you started, no, look what you started, look what you started, no.